What is up, guys? It's Mitchell or Deity, and today I wanted to talk about the Animus reconfiguration. So a lot of you guys are asking if you should reset Leanne. That just depends on your account. You're probably going to end up building her again anyway, depending on the characters that you have, but resetting her for now isn't going to hurt you, especially the first one for free. But I want to go over how to abuse this system. So today we have a couple new things coming in real quick before we get into that. We have the Dazzler post event. There isn't anything special you do. You just click play. You can click autoplay, so you'll use them all at the same time. But it's a super simple game mode, so just make sure you keep up with that. It's the same as the candy event. And then for 7-day check-in, a lot of you are going to be on the next batch of this. I am a day behind, but I'm going to go ahead and rip a 10 pull to start the video out. I did just do 2 pities, and I actually got Ling Lao on my last summon, unfortunately. So I now have a dupe Ling Lao, and it is what it is. We did not get anything. I am desperately begging for Rosa or Romocha. I almost have every character in the game. I'm level 42. My current character roster, as you see here, I did just show my Deity in the last video, I do believe. Super excited about him. But going in now, whenever you have your account, 7 days after you start, this event will go away. So you have to do this in the first 7 days. I'm sorry I didn't get this video out sooner. There's a lot of things I'm forgetting about trying to min-max because I'm a day behind. So those of you guys that start on day 1, you won't be able to take advantage of this because this will already be gone. But what you do with this, there is the ability to reset your characters. Whenever you're farming with your characters, you're going to be getting general leveling up, okay? So with general leveling up, you are going to be just passively getting experience for each stage you beat. Now, your characters will reach a max level. Once they're at the max level, you will not be getting EXP on them anymore. So what I do for this event, if this ever comes back, you can take advantage of it again, but take your characters that are max level and reset them and then rebuild them up to whichever star and put them back at level 1, so when you're farming you are able to boost them up some more. So with doing this, my Deity was level 50 6 star. I reset him and I reset my Kloss because I use them both in every team. They're constantly getting EXP. I don't want to miss out on that. I do not know if you are using a max character, if there's EXP overflow to your other characters. I am going to test that. So that is my bad. I have not done that yet. We can go do that here in a second just to make sure, but I want to explain this to you real quick. You go in to your Animus reconfiguration. The first one is free. I reset my laner with that. The second one costs 200 gems. But by resetting one of my characters, so Messiah 5-star level 50, there's 363 books here. Whenever you go back in, you put all your resources back in, you level them back up to 6-star and leave them at level 1. So by leaving that at level 1, that means they start gaining EXP again. With gaining EXP, then you don't have to, or you're at least gaining some value. So what happened on my account with doing those 2, I had 0 books and I haven't got any more books since then. I now have 278 additional books and my characters can start leveling up and they're going to get to max level again because I'm farming with them. They're going to eventually hit that. And the difference between a level 1 character and level 50 character isn't a big deal, so it's not going to change any of my teams. Now, if you're using a character like Romocha or something for trying to get your Doki Doki team or whatever, you may not want to reset them. You might end up putting a bunch of books back in. You got to see where the value there is for you. But for your general support characters, putting them back to level 1, losing a little bit of HP, especially the ones that are just debuffers like Kloss, it can be amazing. So if you're curious on the stamina redemption I got from that, I got 290 extra books. So you get about 1 book average, little over 1 book average whenever you are doing your regular farming for investigations. So in the investigation farm, every time you beat it, you'll get a book and a quarter or something. I'm not sure what the actual drop rate is, but it's somewhere, maybe a book and a half would be the most. So we'll just say it's 1 book per, just for the math. So that's 2,800 stamina I got. I spent 600 gems to get 2,200, or so I'm 2,200 basically stamina ahead, which is like 2 days plus of refreshing. That's huge for me. Now, one thing I do want to go do real quick is test the run and see if there is stamina overflow. So the stage that I was beating for the general Grim Pursuit content, I did just beat Whitney, and with beating Whitney, it was giving me 375 currency back. So this is for all of you that are later, because I know some of you can't do it because you've already missed out on the opportunity because that event is gone. But going in, I'll just switch my Bayonton for Messiah. This should be fine. It might take a little bit longer to clear. We go ahead and hit start, and we'll just let this run and see what that is at the end. You can kind of see my Deity damage here. So those of you guys that have not seen him yet, my Messiah isn't the best, but he'll work. He's on the follow-up set, so that is the Battle Will set. That's why he did the extra attack there. So we about half HP it with the 1 Deity hit. but it'll rotate back. We'll take a bit of damage here, get some dots, and then Lily will use her skill 3, and then that resets Dieting fully because he's the character with Twin Trick on him, and he'll boost up, and oh well, Messiah will get a hit first, I guess, because Messiah is faster, I guess. I don't know why Messiah... Oh wait, did Messiah get boosted up? Oh, Messiah has Twin Trick? Oh no, Dieting does. No, it is Messiah's Twin Trick. Okay, well that was a disaster. But as you see here now, it was 375 before with no max level. By having your Messiah max level in here, I got 375 as well. So there was no bonus there whatsoever. So definitely, if your character's a max level, just reset them. The dieting damage difference for me here is nothing. Maybe Real Mocha again for your Doki Doki just to make sure you're getting that tiny little bit of extra damage, but each level on your character does not give that much stat. The thing that gives the most amount of stat is going to be your just general promotion. Once you take them from 4-star to 5-star, you get more stat there than the leveling up. The leveling up does give you quite a bit, but again, on supports, it's not going to matter. But okay, so those of you that are curious, if you're free to play, also going to answer a couple questions real quick. And you're asking about stamina refreshing. I would stamina refresh until your account's level 25. That's just a good stopping point. It's about 2 days worth of max refreshing. And from there, start saving your gems for summons or whatever you want to do. Free-to-play players, you're probably going to save for almost all summons, just so these new banners that are coming out, Holden and Hoyan, you could summon on both of them. Potentially, Holden could be a very staple character. But if you are free-to-play, I still suggest doing 1 stamina refresh a day because your first one is discounted, so 60 instead of 100. It's definitely value to do that. Those of you guys are curious, I have been spending these. In terms of the 2x events, my thought process with the 2x event is I'm going to be wanting to farm the highest content possible. If I'm not to that point when the 2x event comes, what's the point of the 2x event? So I'm just trying to get my account stabilized. When 2x event's here, I'm going to do max stamina refreshes on those days anyway. So it is what it is. Those would be the days. Those of you guys that are free to play, if you have a bunch of extra gems because you got lucky on banners, maybe do a couple extra refreshes those days to get some more gear or whatever you need to. But overall, that's all I have for the video. The other thing that I've been working on is just pets. So in my opinion, farming pets is the most efficient thing you do from level 35 to 50, getting your initial pet set up. And that is only if this works the way that I think it does. So one of the things with farming pets, or shells, I should say, I'm going to always call them pets, but farming shells is these are the highest rarity shell. Whenever you get to the next level of farming, this is from Nico Nani. Whenever you get to the next level of Nico Nani, you are able to get pets that drop with reset, and that's for the Inferno difficulty of all shell drop locations. So with that, whenever you have a max pet like this, you can imprint another pet on, or you can imprint this pet with all the abilities and things onto another pet that has different abilities down here. So you want to get these set up and good to go to imprint on the other characters. That is, or sorry, on the other shell. So then I can have all of this that I have right here. It's already maxed out, and all I have to do is get one shell that has a proper thing, and the pet's already done, versus getting the shell with the proper thing and going through leveling up. So that is where I think the value is. That is if they let you do it. I'm scared if I have a 3-set pet, it's not going to let me imprint onto that. But the only reason I'm thinking that is because the speed is 35 here. And if you go into the menu here, some of you have no idea what I'm talking about, and I'm sorry, but you'll understand eventually as you keep playing. But whenever you go into the index or archive and go to your shell, it says that the pets can have up to max 40. So it's scaring me that there's technically like a difference between the 2 pet drops, but we'll see. I think this is just an error on their end. They lowered stats, but all the stats are different between this and the other one. These are just higher. So we'll see if it ends up working. I really hope I am able to imprint those ones that start with 3 sets onto the 2-set ones. And if that works, my strategy of farming pets during this time, I think will pay off big time. If it doesn't work, it is what it is. So I'm avoiding module farming too much and mostly farming pets for that. But you do not have to follow that advice because I don't know if it works or not. We'll have to see. But that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Again, sorry I took so long on getting this. Most of you guys already missed out, but I did. It's a last day thing for me and starting a day late with the game. But those of you guys that start on day 2 or day 3, just know this is a way you can get a ton of extra resources back, and it's just a free thing to do. So, or not free, but it's going to cost you some gems. So that's all I have. Thank you guys for watching. I will try to be faster on little tips and stuff like this in the future, but I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.